Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 43 in my Automate Everything Minecraft series. In today's episode, I am going to go fight the Ender Dragon, at least hopefully. And before I do that, I need to grab a ranged weapon because I don't really have any right now other than some random bows that I have in my applied energistic system. Now, I do have some stuff, and my plan is to make a crossbow. So what that entails is, well, it's a crossbow from the mod Tinker's Construct, and obviously I've dealt with Tinker's Construct in the far-flung past of this series, but Tinker's Construct adds some really nifty crossbows, and so we're going to dive into that. But first, let me grab this energy cell that I've prepared, because I am going to set up a matter receiver system in the end once we get there. Now, we're going to head off to my old area because that's where I have my Tinker's Construct stuff, and let's just throw in some stuff in here and hopefully all that melts down, and then let's get started. Now, for crossbows you need bolts to be able to have a projectile. You can't use arrows or anything, you have to use bolts, and I've actually crafted some bolts. Now, how this works is the first step is we need to make arrow shafts, and for the arrow shafts I've chosen are blaze rod arrow shafts, and it takes 2 blaze rods per arrow shaft, so that's why I have that. And then next I need to make fletchings, and I'm making mine out of feathers. There are a few options you have in terms of fletchings. I'm not super familiar with all of them, but anyways, if the feather fletching is really simple, so that's why I'm going that route. I could have gone something like the maybe slime leaf fletchings, but yeah, I prefer the accuracy over the additional arrows that you would get by using other materials. Anyways, the next thing you do with your arrow shafts anyways is you put them in here, and you can cover them with a few different materials. I am going to be using manulin, and I don't have enough, I don't think, because I think it uses 2 per. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that in, and since I don't have enough right now, I'm going to proceed with some other things. Now let me throw this back here. I need to make a bow limb pattern. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at the right place. So I think that's right here, and I also need to make a bowstring pattern. So we can throw these in here, and then I need to make, actually I don't need to make a bowstring pattern right now because I can just go ahead and make the bowstring. And then let's do the crossbow limb because I need to make a pattern for this. So let's throw that in there, get some aluminum brass, and make that pattern. Now for the bow limb, I'm going to use electrum, and that's because the bow limb offers a few modifiers here. The range modifier and the draw speed modifier are what we're looking at primarily. For the draw speed, we would like to have smaller numbers because essentially we want our draw speed to be as quick as possible. And with Electrum, we get a 0.67 draw speed, which is pretty good, and a range multiplier of 1. Now, there are other things that have really good range multipliers. I think like pulsating bow limbs have really good range multipliers, but the draw speed is really bad. So I've decided Electrum is a good happy medium. I believe it takes 3 ingots per, so let's go ahead and pour that out right now. Now that our manulin is done, we can get these arrow shafts ready, and we can put them in here, and we load up the manulin, and then we do that. So that's pretty simple. Let's get rid of that. We have our bow limb, we have our string. We need a, let me see here, a tough binding. So I actually don't have that pattern, so I'm gonna have to make that. Anyways, so let's go ahead and make a pattern for that real fast. So aluminum brass, pour that in, and then that will be the solarium. Yes. And then for my tough binding, or not tough binding, but the tough tool rod, I'm going to use wood. Okay, so that won't take very long to dry. Cool. And then I need, like I said, the wood for the tough tool rod. And that is simple enough. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so for the crossbow here, we have bow limb, bowstring, tough tool rod, and then tough binding. And that gives us, the durability is not too bad. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It definitely doesn't look great, but whatever. In addition, I would like to throw some redstone on here, and that lowers the draw speed down. So that is always nice to have. Let me see here. Yeah, that's our only modifier we have on that, so, you know, whatever. It's not ideal, but it'll have to do. And then we can just make 2 more of these. What I'm going to do for these, for their modifier, is I'm going to add some quartz. Now, their attack power is pretty good because of the manulin. Manulin comes with a good base attack, but if we throw on some quartz, we can get it to be even higher. So that's what we're going to do on all of these. And so each one of these has an ammo of 54, which isn't too bad. There are recipes that can definitely get you more durability, but that's okay for right now. And let's just throw this away. Now that we have our weapon that we're going to be using, I think it's about time to head over and see if we can't find the end. Now, I have not found it yet, so what I'm going to be doing is just... Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's not actually open. So what I'm going to be doing is grabbing some Eye of Enders. And I'm guessing most people have gone to the end before, but it's a pretty simple process. You just take Eyes of Ender and you throw them, and they will kind of lead you to a stronghold. And then once you get to a stronghold, you will be able to... First you need to fill the end portal with Eyes of Ender if it's not already full, which it never really is, in my experience anyways. Okay, so where did you go? You went this way. So basically, I'm going to be traveling in this direction for a little while. Actually, let me take a look at journey maps. Do I have anything over there? My B area is kind of that way, so let's actually teleport over there. Now, I have grabbed a bunch of food with me. Like I said, I have a matter transmitter and a matter receiver, which I'm going to plop down in the end. And that'll be nice. So I said my B area is that way, so let's go there. And if you'll notice, I'm actually out of energy at this area. But that is something I can rectify in the future. I definitely would like to, because the whole emerald thing doesn't work super well, to be honest. Okay, so let's travel this way for a while, and thank goodness for my my quantum suit. It allows me to travel really fast, especially when I'm on the ground. So like if I just, yeah. Unfortunately, there's trees everywhere, so it really doesn't work. So let's throw another one. Okay, this direction. So I'm probably not horribly far away from it. Let's see here. Still going this way? Yep, still going this way. And even if I run out of these things, I do have my wireless crafting terminal, which has infinite range at this point, so I won't be short of these things or anything. These cliffs are kind of cool. I really hope the stronghold is not underneath them. Okay, so we're still going this way. Over yourself. And also when I get to face the actual Ender Dragon, it shouldn't be too much of a difficult fight because my quantum suit is quite a good armor. Shouldn't really have any issues. I want you back. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm not sure I'm even turned the right direction. Okay. Okay, we're at 12, almost 1,300. We should be getting close-ish. I actually, I feel like it might be 300 or 400 more. But still, that's not too bad. And once we get there, we have the tools to easily dig out the stronghold. It shouldn't be a big deal. I've never actually been here before. I have explored quite a bit, but a lot of it's been in kind of singular directions, like straight north or straight south or stuff like that. And I have explored quite a bit because I had difficulty finding, like, desert biome, for example. Okay, so we passed it. Cool. So we're close. We are close indeed. So let's throw a few more. Where are you at, Mr. Stronghold? Okay, so it's somewhere. We are really very close now. Oh, I never loaded this thing up. So basically, you have to load it by holding the right click, and then to shoot, you just right click again. Okay, so where do you go? Okay, I think I went down, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's throw another one. It's hanging right here. Okay, so I think right here is a good bet to start digging. And once again, I forgot to reload my crossbow. And this thing does pretty good damage, obviously. Let's see what kind of range it has. Let me try to pick something off. That skeleton's gonna be easy. One of those sheep over there. Yep, got it. I believe one of the traits of the Manulin Blaze Rod Bolt is that it has the trait hovering, which I believe means that it does not lose height as you shoot it. I don't know if there's a good way to confirm this. Let me try to shoot that horse. Yeah, look at that. That horse is pretty far away, and I shot it on a line, and I hit it. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start digging. Let's, and I can dig straight down because I have a jetpack. Normally, you would not want to do this, but I'm special. So I do what I want. I hear lava, which is not ideal. Because I want to see a stronghold, and I don't want to see lava. Okay, hopefully it's actually straight down here. But right now, I'm not feeling super good about this. Okay, so it's not right here, I don't think. Unless it's like way down. Normally they're okay. So it does seem to be, or at least part of it seems to be right here. I have dropped in on what looks to be a stronghold. Now I'm gonna search a little bit. Unfortunately, this thing seems kind of fragmented so far, which is not super ideal. Hopefully, there's actually a portal room. Okay, so we seem to actually have come upon. Okay, it's still fragmented. I was thinking that maybe I got to a good part of it, but apparently not. Okay, so that's a dead end. There's a lot of dead ends around here. Dead end. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. So let's go back. Okay, this looks promising. That's a dead end. This doesn't look very promising. Nope. Dead end, dead end. It's just a circle. That's a dead end. What about you? I'm never really good about exploring these things. I always get lost, it seems. If I find a big stronghold, I get lost. Okay, so I think this is all dead end. So let's not go that way. That's a dead end. And that's a dead end. This is all dead end. So I think we came that way. Try this way. That's a dead end. And that's a dead end as well. Oh, I see chest. Don't need anything there. That's not ideal. Hey, we found it. Awesome. That wasn't too bad at all. And now these things are kind of a menace. I really do not like silverfish. But what I can do is I can just kind of fly. They can't get me. So I do want to get this spawner because it is kind of valuable. Let's get rid of some stupid crap, because we do not need much of this at all. We do need that. We need that. We can get rid of that. Let's actually swap that out so we have our hatchet at the ready. And then let's actually, you know, get this fight over with. So normally you would find some of these things at least full. I got seemingly unlucky here. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually mark this on the map. And portal. And I'm actually going to kind of turn it off. But if I need to find it in the future, I can. I shouldn't really have any issues with it, because, like I said, I'm going to place down this matter teleportation system. So, let's place it right down here. So, like before, I'm just going to put the energy cell in the middle there. Matter transmitter, matter receiver. And that should all work fine. Okay, so let's fight. Okay, first of all, I want to get rid of a lot of these. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, get away from me. Oh, shoot. Luckily, I do have very good armor, so I'm not really scared of him. Okay, so that's better. Unfortunately, this definitely isn't the quickest thing in the world, this crossbow, but it should do pretty well. And because I can fly pretty well, pretty fast, he's going to have difficulty hitting me. Okay, so come on. Oh, so there's one I missed. I should probably get that. Yeah, I probably should. Otherwise, he's just... Come on, man. I said he'd have trouble hitting me, but he's obviously much faster than I am. Okay, so that's done. I think I have all of them taken out. Oh, that's gonna hit me. You can't heal now, sir. And he hit me again. Oh. When he sits there like that, I don't think you can hurt him. Which is not ideal. To be honest, in the future, I definitely want to use a draconic bow or a wyvern bow or something, because that stuff is just a lot quicker, does more damage. But since I didn't have any of the stuff set up, this is fine. Seems to be working pretty well. Unfortunately, it's still kind of a slow loading mechanism here. That was a dumb shot. Come on, dude. Oh, I flew right into him. That was dumb. You can't get me. Why did he just dive bomb his Enderman? Is he mad at them for not killing me or something? No, I didn't load it. Shoot. He's not even like trying to attack me most of the time. He's just flying around. I think one more should do it. Got him. Okay, I definitely want that heart, because that is an item from Draconic Evolution, and I would definitely like to use it in the future. And unfortunately for me, I don't remember the shortcut for the NuclearCraft hover, because you can put this... Did it not give me the heart? Okay, it gave me the heart. I was going to be upset. So I do want that dragon egg, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piston. And a button, not a lever. So let's get this dragon egg. Oh, hush. Okay, so where'd you go, Mr. Dragon Egg? There you are. So the easiest way I know to grab the dragon egg is to do something like this. Awesome. And that's what we came here for. Okay, I think that's a pretty good wrapping up point. So in today's episode, I went to the end. I conquered the Ender Dragon. I grabbed a dragon heart, his dragon egg, and I made myself a new Electrum crossbow, which is a pretty handy weapon. Definitely not the best weapon in the world, but it does pretty good damage. It's not too slow. And for regular mobs, it's really nice to have because it's a ranged weapon and it can one-hit kill a lot of them. So if you liked today's episode, give it a like. If you enjoy watching automation and modded Minecraft, you should consider subscribing to my channel because that's kind of what I do, at least most of the time. Signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.